Hello, everyone. I'm your neighborhood-friendly atheist ranger. How y'all doing? And as the title suggests, I will be making yet another response video to this blonde moron. So, without further ado, let's get to what he has to say, shall we? In this video, he'll be making a response video to Kyle Kalinske.
The way. Take it away, Kyle.
Prominent scientist and academic Richard Dawkins.
Oh, come off it. Dawkins isn't a prominent scientist. He's an academic. He's a prominent atheist. He stopped being a research scientist like 40 years ago. Most people would have never even heard of him if it weren't for the fact he was famous for being an atheist. And some academic he believes certain academic disciplines should be eradicated. He pretty much believes that the natural sciences are the only fruitful academic disciplines.
Sat down.
Okay, so because he hasn't wrote a paper in 40 years, that somehow invalidates him as a leader on science. As to the other garbage that you said, do you mind providing examples as to which sciences he wants gone? Because it's the only supposed science, I should say, that he wants gone are the pseudosciences. That's as far as I'm concerned. And by the way, you saying that him not writing a paper in 40 years somehow invalidates him as a scientist is completely fucking stupid. That is honestly similar to saying, well, Mike Tyson is no longer a boxer because he hasn't boxed in 15 years. God, you fucking dumb.
Now for an interview with the Times. Now, before I continue, let me remind those of you who don't know, he actually had a minor stroke recently, and he's recovering. Naturally, I hope he makes a full recovery, and my thoughts are with him. The God Delusion, to this day, is one of my favorite books. If you haven't read it yet, you should. Okay, I recommend that. That's probably book number 1 on the list of books you should read.
Oh, what a sad commentary. Of all the great books of civilization, this insipid fast food philosophy is number 1. This should tell you what kind of a mind we're dealing with here.
Okay, dumbass, he just stated his opinion. That's all he fucking did. He said, I think that this is the top book you should read. He didn't say it was the end-all, be-all of all fucking books. So way to fucking strawman him.
You can go from being a wishy-washy agnostic or go from being moderately religious or whatever, and that might snap you out of it like that. So if you haven't read that, check it out. Definitely recommend it. So here's what he said in the talk that's causing some controversy. According to The Independent, quote, people are...
Oh my god, what a fucking sad attempt at humor.
...are terrified of being thought racist for criticizing Islam. There's an awful confusion in many people's minds. They think Islam is a race, which of course it isn't. If you're seen to criticize Islam, you're often accused of racism, which is absurd. I'm all for offending people's religion. I think it should be offended at every opportunity. Okay, so there are really 2 points there and 2 separate issues to discuss. On one of the issues, I 100% agree with him, and on the other one, I actually think it's a little more nuanced.
Can you, the viewer at home, guess which point it is Kyle is in 100% agreement with?
So, first let me go to the total agreement. The total agreement is with that last part. He says, I'm all for offending people's religion. I think it should be offended at every opportunity. Yeah, because religion is just a set of beliefs, a doctrine, holy books.
No, religion is not a set of beliefs. Religion is an entire family of belief systems whose characteristics vary drastically throughout the globe.
Oh, really? Well, you know what? Prepare to make yourself look stupid. Let's look up the definition of religion, shall we? Gotta wait for it to load. Oh, well, look at that. Well, Blondie, look what we have here. Religion, a set of beliefs concerning the cause, nature, and purpose of the universe, especially when considered a superhuman agent or agencies, usually involving devotional or ritual observance, and often containing a moral code governing the conduct of And you have the second one, a fundamental set of beliefs and practices generally agreed upon by a number of persons or sects. And here is the third one, the body of persons adhering to a particular set of beliefs and practices. So what Kyle just said, you pulled a definition straight out of your ass.
That are not actually holy. There's no evidence that they're true. There's no evidence that they're real. There's no logical, rational reason to believe it.
Again, religion is not a belief system to be believed or disbelieved.
Yes, they are. Religion is absolutely a belief system. What do you think Christianity is? What do you think Buddhism is? What do you think Islam is? What do you think the Jewish religion is? Those are belief systems, you retard.
But if you're going to assert that there's no reason to believe any religion is true, hey, go ahead and prove it. I mean, that's a mighty burden of proof you've strapped back. But hey, go ahead and prove that there's no reason to think any religion is true, and I'll seriously be impressed.
So
okay, it's not our job to prove it. Me telling you I don't believe your claim, or the claim of any religion for that matter, the burden of proof is not on us. Okay? And by the way, the fact that you haven't demonstrated any truth in any religion would be my evidence and my response to you.
attack a doctrine is to just attack ideas that are, by their very nature, irrational because it's not based on truth.
No, religion is not by its very nature irrational, because that's not an essential part of how it's defined. And if you're going to claim that there's nothing true in any religion, hey, prove it. Go ahead and be my guest.
It's not...
Okay, first of all, I would say you're half right. I don't believe religion is completely irrational. I think it's mostly irrational. But as to what you just said about how us proving it again, the burden of proof is not on us. And to give further examples, what exactly is true about a Jewish carpenter rising from the dead? What is true about reincarnation? You get back to me on that.
Based on science or finding the nature of reality, it's just a bunch of idiots who wrote shit on pages, you know, going back thousands of years.
Yes, the writers of the Bible were idiots because Kyle says so. That's his entire argument.
No, it's not. So what a way to be intellectually dishonest about your person you're responding to.
They were the educated men of their day. Some of the writers of the New Testament were steeped in Greek philosophy, but they were idiots just because. That's his argument.
Again, no, it's not.
Luke the Evangelist was a physician. Sir William Ramsay famously called him an historian of the first rank, but he was an idiot because Kyle says so. That's his argument.
Okay, yeah, these are the same people who also thought the fucking earth was flat. So yeah, maybe they were somewhat smart for their time, but compared to current times, they're fucking retards. Sorry if that offends you.
Anybody take that seriously? Nobody should take that seriously.
Sure, pull a completely bullshit made-up definition of religion out of your ass, and then ask why anyone should take that seriously. Good work, bro. Good work.
Oh, wow. Oh, and that, boys and girls, is what we call projection. No, that's what you did. I just showed, on this video, I showed you the definitions, all three definitions of religion, which included the set of beliefs. You pulled it out of your ass by saying, well, you know what? It's a family of... Nah, that's not fucking true at all. That is what you did, sir.
And he's right. Attack it. And at the very least, you should let people know, look, even if you're going to be religious, just keep everything in perspective and just know that that's not, like, it's not scientific. It's not proven. There's over 4,000 religions that exist today. So even just from a mathematical probability perspective, are you really that special that you happen to be born into the one religion that is true?
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Oh my god, what a fucking pathetic attempt at humor.
The others are bullshit and wrong. But my mommy and daddy were so special, they happened to be right and then pass on the correct religion to me.
You know, not everyone has a religion because they were born into it. Some people are born into one faith, follow their reason, and convert to another. Some people are born to atheist parents, follow their reason, and convert to a faith. Some people are born to parents and grow up to remain to be atheists. Would that, in your mind, invalidate atheism the same way you think religion is invalidated if people grow up to be the same faith as their parents?
Honestly,
Okay, what you just said is a complete load of crap, and quite frankly, I'm getting tired of idiots like you putting atheism on the same level as religion when atheism is not a religion. And despite what you may think, it's damn sure not an ideology either. That being said, atheism is not something that is taught. Okay, atheist parents may tell their child what they believe. They're not going to indoctrinate them. So no, what you just said does not make sense at all.
it is a childish way of thinking.
Childish! Why are you such a revolting, pompous moron?
And
Once again, more projection, ladies and gentlemen.
you should be embarrassed if you think like that. So, on that front, he's totally right. Offend religion all day long, and you're just right to do that because you're just attacking beliefs and ideas that are not based in reality. And even if people say, hey, I use my religion for good, that's great. I'm happy for you. But there are reasons to act good other than because it says so in Mother Goose.
Ooh, Mother Goose. Sick burn, bro.
Or it's in Narnia.
Well, Kyle here seems to have taken a page from the Bill Maher School of Debate, namely that a smirky face wins every argument.
Yeah, because you're not. You're not copying any other apologists that I've seen that act like this.
So that's it.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Man, this guy makes. God damn it! Sorry about that. There we go. Yeah, Jesus. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. This guy makes G-Man look like a fucking Albert Einstein. I cannot get over how fucking stupid he really, really is. Sit there and pull a fucking complete 180, pull a definition of fucking religion out of his ass, and then says Kyle is doing that. Man, you are good to bounce off, dude. Seriously. Anyway, that's my response to this moron. Don't worry, I will be doing plenty of these because he's a good moron to bounce off of. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Bye.